Hello, beautiful people. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're one of my amazing subscribers, thank you for checking back in. Today, I decided to try and tackle those fall colors again, and I'm much happier with my result. This is what I got here, and I feel like, I don't know, when I look at it, I see this sort of petal effect with sort of the spring summer colors turning into fall colors. It's all abstract and subject to interpretation, but that's what I got out of it. And I really like the cells I got off to the side there. So the colors I used were metallic green, a really bright yellow, a metallic gold, a metallic copper, an orange, a red, and a purple. I apologize for not having the brands for you. I do mostly use craft paints. I feel like the brands don't really matter much, at least for me relaying them to you, because even if you got the exact same brand and did the exact same mix as me, the likelihood of you getting the exact same result is next to none anyways, because I can't even get the exact same result out of the same bottle 2 times in a row. So hopefully watching these videos mostly serves to maybe show you a technique or something that you haven't tried before. B, kind of give you some what to or what not to do's, learning from my mistakes. Or just to inspire you in general to be creative and paint and experiment, and see what you can come up with. So my idea here was to layer these colors, going sort of from spring into fall, into those rich jewel tones, and then to do a swipe. And, I had these great aspirations of these beautiful cells popping up, and then maybe me being able to go in and stencil in some leaf shapes or something and have this gorgeous fall looking painting. You'll see here that the painting had its own ideas. So I took a wet paper towel, did my little swipey swipe, and thought, oh man, I lost all the orange and the red and the purple off the end. But then you see the red starts to pop through here, so I decided I wanted to quickly try and save any of that from going over, so we're bringing it back. And as you can see, I'm getting kind of a cool effect there in the red, with the purple underneath, but I'm not really getting much going on in the rest of the painting. Completely lost the orange and the copper in there, and the green really spread well across that bottom end there. So I decide I'm going to take the torch to it and see if that'll bring anything out, because I really like the red part, and so I'm also kind of trying to decide what I'm going to do with this. The torch didn't seem to do anything, and I want to save the red area, but I don't really like the rest of the painting, so I decided to put a ribbon down here and pull it. And voila, there's all that gorgeous orange sitting underneath. So I decided, well, that's got to be what I need to do then to try and pull some of those other colors out. So I'm keep going in here with this ribbon, just sort of winging it to see what I can get, and hopefully not ruin it, and have something that I like in the end. So now I'm dipping the ribbon down there in the drippings of the red and purple, bringing it up through here, and just spreading these colors around. Ultimately, I'm prepared to scrape it if I need to, but, like I always say, you might as well experiment and see what you can get. So I'm starting to tip it around here to fill in and soften some of those lines. And then I start to get some cells. So I'm realizing that pulling that ribbon through is bringing that heavy paint back up to the top so that it can start to sink again and create those great cells. And so I'm having that little aha moment. And continuing to just sort of go in and work with the ribbon, moving the colors around, and something about the ribbon pulling it gives it that soft petal effect. Again, to my eye, that's what I started to see. And so yeah, now I'm just kind of eyeballing it, trying to find areas that I want to change. And, you know, sometimes like here, we're kind of like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But it is what it is, and it didn't completely ruin it in the end. I still like the final product that I got. So kind of letting the paint shift a little there, checking to see sort of how thick it is on my canvas. And so I kind of know what to do or what I need to do next. And I think I decided to go in here one last time with some ribbon. And then I realized that I pull off a little too much paint. I twisted the ribbon or crossed it over itself and wound up pulling a bunch of paint off. So I take my little palette knife into the drippings down there and grab some of that red and purple. Just kind of push it on there. And then again, go back with some of the orange and red and place that in the little bald spot I created. And then I just go back in and sort of blend that so it looks like it was part of it all along. One of the awesome things about fluid painting. And then I noticed I had another bald spot here, and I wanted to bring some of that green and gold in since it's mostly on the other side of the canvas. And just sort of give it sort of a petally or leaf shape here. And at this point, I decide that I should probably stop messing with it because I kind of like it. And although there's still a few things that maybe could have used some tweaking, I didn't want to screw it up. So this was my final outcome. As you can see, those golds, that metallic gold and the yellow and the greens popping through the orange that kind of swiped over it with the ribbon. Moving on up into those rich reds and that purple. So that's it, guys. I had fun with the swipe and the ribbon on that. Don't forget, I do have monthly art giveaways too, as a matter of fact. If you go over to patreon.com/Vox Arts, you can sign up there to be entered in every single drawing. The last art giveaway was for a 2-foot by 4-foot jellyfish painting. So stop in there, you guys. Go check it out. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And I should be getting a new video out next week announcing what the next 2 art giveaways are going to be. Until then.